Components from Warm Springs Composite products are used to achieve the highest fire ratings, both US and British standards, in some of the largest building projects in the world. We attribute that success to the unique blend of high-quality products and attentive customer service that we bring to every project. For many of our customers, the process of assembling a door leaf using Warm Springs Composite products' door core, stiles, and rails is different than the process they're accustomed to using. In this video segment, we will explain the process step by step. Our core material can be glued together using a PVAC adhesive to build a door leaf of virtually any size and still retain the required fire rating. It's important to know which standards apply. For US standards, a maximum of 3 pieces of raw core can be laminated together. British standards allow up to 7 pieces. Regardless of how many pieces you will be using, the basic process is the same. The first step is to determine what size you'll need. Keep in mind that with Warm Springs components, you'll be using the basic core product along with Tectonite stiles and rails to build what is called a banded door core. The stiles and rails will always be shipped in standard sizes that allow you to trim the edges of the banded door core after it has been assembled. When determining the door leaf dimensions, you will need to know if the banded core will be trimmed. Now, starting with the finished door leaf size, subtract the width of both stiles and both rails. Next, subtract the thickness of any intumescent and wood lipping you'll be adding. Be sure to account for trimming of the stiles and rails if applicable. This will give you the dimensions of the raw core you will need. If the core needs to be larger than the one-piece core provided, you can accomplish that by laminating pieces together using PVAC adhesive to bond all joints between core pieces. To do this, cut your core pieces to size so when they are assembled, they'll make a core that is the size you need. Be sure to follow the guidelines of the certification you are following for the number of pieces that you are allowed to use. In this demonstration, we're bonding 3 pieces together. When making cuts, the edge must be straight so the pieces can be joined without voids. Next, cut your stiles and rails to length in order to achieve the finished leaf size when assembled. Very important, before gluing any components, be sure to blow all the dust from the edges to ensure a good, clean bond. As mentioned before, a PVAC adhesive is required for bonding all component pieces together. Use a glue spreader or napped roller to apply a good even spread of adhesive to the edges of all the components being joined. Do not paint the adhesive on with a brush. That method will not give the even glue spread that is needed. Once the adhesive has been applied, fit the pieces together by hand. First, fit the raw core pieces together like this. Next, apply the Tectonite rails along the top and bottom. Once the rails are in place, apply the Tectonite stiles along the vertical edges. Again, being sure to use PVAC adhesive on all bonded edges. Once the pieces have been assembled, apply even pressure on all sides. We recommend using a cold press or an RF press like the one we're using here to ensure good, adequate, even pressure while the adhesive cures. Regardless of the method you use to apply pressure, it's important that the pressure be both adequate and even.
Before applying the door skin, make sure the glue is cured, trim edges if necessary, add required intumescent, and add your wood lipping.
Following these simple steps will ensure you'll have high-quality doors that meet the required fire rating specifications every time.